I don't know if anybody besides myself has noticed, but it seems every time I open up social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or whatever, it seems it's all politics. That's all there is to it. It's politics about religion, or it's who's doing what. It's one side against the other. And as I was watching one of them and listening to it, it kind of reminded me of a previous election a few years ago. I was very outspoken on what I believed, and I'm not going to talk about the belief. I'm going to talk about what that led to, what happened because of how um, overly dramatic I was becoming, for lack of a better way of saying it. I talk to my family quite a bit. And I've told you in the past, my brother Mark has been my hero since I was preteen. I always kept an eye on what he was doing, and we started talking about that election, and we had such a difference of opinion that it caused us to become estranged. We stopped talking to each other for probably a few years. Um, it was tough. It was probably one of the toughest times I've had as far as my family because we stopped communicating. Because and I'm saying because a lot, it was due to the fact that I felt I was right and everyone else was wrong, and everyone had to believe the way I did. And I think that might have been the first time as I realized what I was doing, that probably was the first time I realized how important communication was. Missing my brother for 2 years, not only did I not talk to him, I didn't get to follow how his family was doing. He has two beautiful girls, and I didn't communicate with them. His wife is amazing. I lost 2 years of following their lives, and they lost 2 years of following ours. So that was extremely dramatic. And I guess it started giving me an inkling of what I wanted to do when I realized I was extremely wrong. I might not have been wrong in my opinions. Um, I don't know. It was my opinion. What I was wrong in was allowing myself to become so overcome with emotion that I blocked my family out. And family is absolutely the most important thing. When we are hurting, we go to our family. When we need support, we go to our family. When we're doing something new and we have to hear you're doing a good job, we go to our family. So when we leave them out, man, we lose so much. So now what I'm doing, and I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for anyone else. What I'm doing is number one, I'm communicating with people and I'm having people communicate with me, which is amazing. Through this podcast, people are coming to me and saying, wow, that happened to me, or I'm going through the same thing. And we're discussing it rather than being upset with other people. We're discussing it right here. That's amazing. Now I'm spending a lot less time on the internet. It seems many of us, and I will speak for others because I've talked to them, many of us believe whatever we see on the internet is true. Whatever is coming to us through our social media is true, even though we only see the things that the internet wants us to see, if that makes sense to you. There's ways of seeing, hey, they're not going to let you see something that's going to make you turn off. They're going to put more stuff in front of you that's going to make you watch more. So I've started to cut down on the amount of time I'm spending in social media. And I'm now spending that time communicating, whether it's communicating with you or communicating with my family. That's my intent now. If I'm going to open up Facebook, and yeah, I'm old, so I use Facebook. Um, Instead of opening up Facebook, I open up my podcast and I start talking to you about what it is I'm looking for on Facebook, it's giving me something more in my mind to occupy it and hearing more truths than what somebody wants me to believe. So I guess I'm keeping an open mind now. I'm listening to what my family is talking about more than trying to get them to listen to what I'm talking about. And I know that's kind of the way I'm feeling right now. And the curiosity I have is this what you're seeing? Do you feel that when you're opening a year, do you feel like when you're opening up the internet, it is compounding what you already believe? It is making it harder for you to make your own decisions and harder to talk to your family? Let me know, because I'm wanting to share this because I know how I'm feeling. And I think you realize I know how I'm feeling because this is my crazy and my rules.